Yes, good evening, brothers and sisters. Good TV, all of the top show fans all over the world. God bless every one of you. Good evening, all the way from Norway. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters. I really appreciate every one of you for liking my video and sharing my video. Whatever time you come across my video, for liking it and sharing it. God bless you, my brothers and sisters. Today we have a lot to discuss about. We are going to talk about the new political party, the new coalition, how are they going? Are they ready? We want to know. Nigerians are ready to. We want to know the situation on ground. These are one of our discussion. And one of our brother, where we say now he get a do political space, Oshomule, the video where they trend. I will see share the video with you later in the day after we don't comment on this matter. We dey hear some kind matter now say ADC self, ADC, Accord Party, a lot of small party. The government people, the INEC is now saying they didn't meet up to their requirement. It be like say their matter they court, maybe they not go collapse the party, so maybe they not fit participate for the new election where they come for this 2027. So there's a video I'm going to show you guys later in the day. Before that, let me go and share my video. Share my video to all different platforms. Share it to my fans all over the world. Make una for the see what they happen. God bless you as I share the video. So, my brother, let me go ahead and share my video before anything. I'm expecting a guest today. I think they are going to be around today, later in the day. First and foremost, let me go and share my video to all my fans all over the world. Because some people know they get notification. Maybe they know so Ogele TV Day on show today. Today is going to be dengue. Like and share, like the video and share the video. Like the video and share the video. Don't hesitate to like the video and share the video. Whenever you come across my video, always like it and share it. Yes, so like the video and share the video. Like and share, like and share, like and share. I think Brother Chris is going to join me later in the day. I'm expecting him to be here. Yes, or Brother Israel, Brother Timothy. I'm expecting the three of them to be here today. Let's discuss this issue together. Video and share. Whenever time you come across my video, always press the button and go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ogele TV. It's not easy to do. I beg, make una subscribe. Before this February finish, me will hit 2,000. I beg. Follow my page and subscribe on YouTube. Now YouTube, now me your hold. I don't know why I could watch that, my brother. Me worry. This video is just going to be 2 hours. 1 hour 45 minutes to 2 hours. Because there's going to be a big match today, Chelsea and Arsenal. Like the video and share the video. Hey, Pautu, God bless you, my brother. You are welcome to the show. Are you going to be live on TikTok today? If you are going to be live on TikTok today, let me know. There is something I want to share with you. Pautu, are you going to be live on TikTok today? If you are going to be live, you let me know. Like and share, like and share, like and share before my guests will come. Make one see they help me to share them for the other side. Okay, that's good. Like the video and share the video. Like and share, like and share. Always thumbs up the video. Whichever time you come across my video, thumbs it up. Make sure they put many like. Make sure they subscribe. Follow the page. Don't hesitate to do that. As you do it, God will bless you. Like the video and share the video. Yeah, Bones Andrew, God bless you, my brother. I'm seeing your article. That was a good one. God bless. Yeah, before we go ahead, like the video and share the video. Like and share it. Make una dey like the video, make una dey share am, make una dey thumbs up the video. I told you guys this video is just going to be 1 hour 45 minutes. We don't need to waste time here. Like the video and share the video. What did they worry this internet? Oh, if you buy my video, I will wave. Now they wave my video. You can leave my video alone. Oh. I beg. I know they disturb now. Make I don't call they disturb my video. Nobody will know how to do bad though. Stay your lane, make I see them my lane. Nobody worry nobody. Oh. If you worry me, I will worry you. Yes, brothers and sisters. Good evening, brothers and sisters. Yeah, I believe before my guests will come aboard today, we have a lot to discuss about the way forward of 2027 that is coming, and it's going to shake the nation. It's going to be a very hot election year. As from next month now, as from, let me say June, the campaign will start hitting. We'll start seeing more candidates coming out. But personally, there is a video I saw in one channel today. I want to elaborate on that video first. I want us to share the importance of that video. I want every Nigerian to listen. That even the ADC we are talking about now, the new coalition party, they are in the court. And I'm hearing allegedly that Peter Obi have never resigned from Labour Party. That Peter Obi is still a member of Labour Party, but he just joined the coalition. So we should at least, it's like if Obi do like that, it means Obi very, very clever. He has never retired. Allegedly, according to what I heard, that Obi is still a member of Labour Party because he have not resigned. He just joined the coalition. Yeah, even if you are a member of a political party, you can join coalition. It doesn't stop you. Maybe if Obi no say go get ego, the hope will come when we get the ticket. Obi can now decide to resign from Labour Party and fully join the coalition. That is ADC. That is what I heard allegedly. They said Obi is still a member of Labour. He just went. He has never resigned. Drop his membership and say, I don't want to belong to this party again. Like what Atiku did in PDP. Atiku resigned, and at the same time, he went straight to ADC and collect his membership card. But in the case of Obi, what I'm hearing that Obi only joined the coalition. So before anything, my brother, there's a video that is trending that even ADC called a lot of about 4 parties they are in court. That INEC is saying they never meet up to their requirements. So I don't know, because this party is not new today in Nigeria. They have been among the party, even if they don't always come out in first or second, they have been among of the political party we have in Nigeria. So I don't know why INEC is trying to bring this this issue on this party now. Maybe I don't. Is APC want to use the members of those parties to fight again? Because you know Nigerians are desperate when it comes to money. Yes, most of the politicians, they are desperate. They don't care. Like what Wike do to his party, Wike does not care. That's why I always tell Nigerians we should be careful with these guys. They don't mean well for us. They just mean well for themselves and their family. That's all. There is a video that is trending now. Shombole, a former governor of a present senator. Look at how he's the massage his wife. Yes, now normal thing, but he's a public servant. He's showing to us that who are you? We control your resources. You guys are slaves under us. If you talk, we'll jail you. But who are the people that is causing the problem? We are the ones that still causing the problem for ourselves. You cannot see a public servant in the Western world like that. In an aircraft, plain love, rented a private jet with his wife. How much money are they making? Are they getting? Because the money that belongs to the whole of us, the politicians share the money within themselves. They don't care. Nigeria is only a country. They borrow money and share. They don't borrow the money and attach to the project because of the project they borrow the money. They don't use the money for the project. That is why you see that country is not developing up to now. That is why Nigeria still remains in darkness. We should not a country where the international airport does not have 24 hours electricity. That is where the visitors in the world, the first place to land is Murtala Muhammed International Airport. We are still strongly about electricity. My brother, we should be honest for ourselves. It's a pity citizens from Nigeria supporting this failed government that has failed us. It's not only APC. It's not only APC. Even PDP has failed us. For 16 years ago, PDP did the same thing. It's not only APC. But this time of APC era, APC is the worst. Is the worst. We need to be honest. PDP was no more. PCP have a lot of latches. They failed. They failed Nigeria. If they did fail Nigeria, APC could have not come into power. Yes. Mr. Chris, you are welcome to the show today. God bless you, my brother.
Thank you so much.
I know there's no electricity in Nigeria now. The place is
no light in video.
God bless you, my brother. You see, these are what we are saying. These are what we are saying. So I don't know what Nigerians are enjoying coming out in the media that the government is doing well. The government is doing A, Z, and Z. I don't really know whether it's a cause or not, so I don't know. When you know you are in pain, the government of the day is not performing. At least if you cannot defend something that you know is not working for you. I don't know the kind of mindset Nigeria have. Because
you are not
give you.
Yes, these guys doing this job.
They are still the same one, going to TikTok, going to all different pages, and start writing useless comments. But you are in the darkness. We that stays in the Western world enjoy dividends of democracy. We know the importance of electricity. Here, you can't do anything without electricity. You can't do nothing. Any economy that wants to succeed today without no electricity, forget about it. It's just you guys are just joking. The economy of that country will never grow. How will Nigeria economy grow? A country without no 24 hours electricity. It can grow. How many diesel can a factory buy? How many diesel can a company buy? How much are they gaining? Even if the light is expensive here in Europe, at the end of the month, but you have access to the electricity. As I'm talking to you now, I have never seen any NEPA failure in my 17 to 18 years in Norway. The other day, there was a heavy wind. They make an announcement that there's going to be a heavy wind. Everybody should just go and fetch water down. But they will fix the light before 45 minutes, my brother. Before 45 minutes, all the electricity come back. But that month, the electricity bill was a little bit lower. Because that 45 minutes that you does not consume electricity, you are not going to pay for it. These are how country grow. My brother, what makes me to invite you here today? There is something I'm hearing about this new party. Because ADC is not a new party. That's why the party was not popular. But it's not a new party. It has been in existence. And what ANEC is trying to do now, that ANEC is saying ADC, whether Accord, a lot of other small parties that they didn't meet up to the requirement. And I asked myself a question. I said, this party has been existing before now. Why is it now they are not taking them to court? Is it APC want to at least cajole them against so that the party cannot participate in any election? Because nothing is impossible in Nigeria. What APC cannot do does not exist. I'm telling you, my brother. They can do it. Because they control the court. So before anything, let's go ahead and watch the video, my brother. So you see what I'm saying.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
You said something?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I said there is a video I want to show to you.
Can you please repeat what you just said?
I said there is.
Can you please repeat what you just said?
I said ADC have been in existence. This new coalition party. ADC is not a new party in Nigeria. That's why they have not been winning the election. Likewise, Accord Party. But we are hearing that both parties are in the court. INEC is trying to say they did not meet up to their requirement. So I don't know the requirement INEC is trying to bring out now. Because me, I'm really shocked. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. You see, election ringing, what Nigerians, let me first of all greet our viewers all over the world.
No,
what Nigerians don't understand, election ringing is not always that very particular.
Chris, listen, there's a video you are going to listen to first before you commence on it.
So what are you telling me here, Esther? No, tell me, is that not a requirement? You must bring all your this into INEC. They will see it. The organogram. Do they have it in APC? The answer is no.
Well, for this forum, they are saying that that a proliferation of weak parties places unnecessary administrative burdens on INEC and also weakens electoral credibility. Barrister Darlington, the Federal High Court in Abuja has fixed February 16, 2026 for the commencement of hearing in a constitutional suit seeking the deregistration of 5 political parties, including the Fast Rising African Democratic Congress and Action Alliance, for alleged failure to comply with constitutional performance requirements. Now, I want you to know that this is not by the All Progressives Congress or President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The persons responsible for this is the National Forum of Former Legislators. They say that, according to them, these parties, the ADC, Accord Party, Zenith Labour Party, Action Alliance, they have actually not met the constitutional requirements. And it's a very big issue now because there are fears that maybe because certain persons are in the ADC, this could be a push to render the party impotent. Now, you already know that the All Progressives Congress have galvanized. They're going about their e-registration. They're having their meetings. They're setting up. While other political parties are trying to supposedly gain some form of traction and recognition, especially the ADC as a major opposition party. By now, we're supposed to hear means through which they have been rooted, because we're hearing conversations as to, oh, you must flout Atiku, you must flout Peter Obi. I have not seen them concentrate on uniting the party and have a political strategy if they are serious to unseat the current government. If they are serious, we're not seeing a sense of organization amongst them. And now the party could be deregistered. So are we saying that Peter Obi could become partyless? Atiku Abubakar, Amechi and the likes, El Rufai? That's one too. With what Dati Baba Ahmed said, I could have played the interview. I played it during the World News at 6. Dati Baba Ahmed said that he did not hear Peter Obi say he joined the ADC, that he heard him say he joined the coalition, and that Peter Obi has not dropped his resignation or exit letter from the Labour Party. In other words, unofficially, it's like he's still a member of the Labour Party. So he told him if the ADC does not give him the ticket, he should come back to the Labour Party. But constitutionally, is that allowed?
Esther.
Sir?
At this point, one has to be careful in analyzing this thing that is happening now.
Okay.
Because I can see mischief playing out.
Okay.
Are you getting what I'm saying? It will be in the interest of APC to make sure that opposition parties exist.
Okay.
And I want to give you an example. When Abdul Salami Abubakar was to hand over to civilian administration, AD was just coming out of Nadeko, June 12 and all that. And so they had no structure, no office, nothing. Nothing. And so they were not even ready for the election. And Abdul Salami Abubakar told them that, look, if you people have not met the requirement from NECO, that you will not take part in this election. That was when Afenifere was led by Abraham Adesanya. But Abraham Adesanya told him that, look, if AD did not participate in this election, that the Yorubas will pull out of Nigeria. That was when men were men, when Afenifere, that they speak with one voice. And when Abdul Salami Abubakar saw the handwriting on the wall with the June 12 issue and Abiola and all that, he didn't want to create another problem that will anger the Southwest. 3 days to the time, he told INEC, please register them whether they meet the criteria or not. That was how they took part in that election. And so, with what is happening now, the only active opposition that is on ground now, Esther, it will be very, very, very disastrous if for whatever reason APC-led government allowed them to be deregistered. Let me sound a note
Is it
of
the
one.
government that will allow the court to do what they
I just told you here now. Go and check APC when they came on board. They came on board in 2013, remember? There are things they needed to do that in fact, all the processes were not even followed, but PDP allowed them to exist. It's on record. All the processes they need, all the things they need to follow, constitutionally speaking. The PDP would, Jonathan PDP did not even look into those areas. In fact, Jonathan was giving them protection as an opposition. You know, just to make sure that he midwifed them, he groomed them, just to make sure that they exist. True or false?
True.
Good. So what is wrong if APC led by Tinubu behave the same way? If you begin to look at what is inside the water, nobody will drink water. Esther, nobody will drink water.
But do you think the APC would actually not want an opposition? Because even, what's his name, the Senate President Akpabio has said they are not happy that most of those in the opposition are defecting to APC. I mean, what makes a healthy democratic institution?
Why not? If they have skeletons in their cupboard, ask them to stay back. Just don't tell us. Tell us that anybody that has issue with EFCC, don't come to our party. Neglect what Oshomole said, that if you come to APC, your sins are forgiven. And that is why sinners are running into APC, so that their sins will be forgiven. Is that not true? Mention one person that ran into APC that does not have skeleton in their cupboard. Just mention one person, Esther. So it's not enough to say it. Tell them that we don't want suspects. You don't want criminal suspects to be joining your party. That if you have issues with EFCC, don't come to our party. Make it open so that we'll now watch whether you are sincere or not. These people think that they are clever. You don't like how people are joining you. Are you serious? So if armed robbers now come into your party with their gun and would you accept them? It's the people that have stolen money. You want them into your party with the money they have stolen so that they will use it to finance you or whatever.
Okay, so what are you suggesting?
What I'm saying now is
because
that
it is not the APC, it is not Tinubu's team, it is former National Legislative Forum.
I have told you.
They're the ones who are saying that these parties have not been existing, they've not been active, and all of a sudden, close to the election, all of a sudden, these parties are resurfacing. They're becoming active, and that they haven't met constitutional requirements. What we are going to come from exactly is the team, the legal team of this political parties. The question was asked to Bolaji Abdullahi, the spokesperson of the ADC. They asked him a question that, did you guys meet all the legal requirements for this coalition that you guys are in now? That's one. Two, they also asked Bolaji Abdullahi that the other previous members of this party, because we're hearing factions within the ADC, which they feel is too early to have, were they properly and duly consulted? Because a couple of them still feel grieved. And there is already a case in court with this supposed faction. That's Judumebi Kachuku and the likes. So their case is in court. That is the case. This is not just even the main case. So the case is still in court. So for now, is the ADC very and adequately legal? The persons that joined, were they accurately sure of the legal implications or the legality of the party being in existence and duly recognized by INEC? And if it doesn't go their way, then what happens? I mean, it may be too late for any one of them to join any other political party. So you may have only the All Progressives Congress. Or what do you think this portends?
What I think will happen is that this thing will be thrashed out in court.
Okay.
And I don't expect any resistance from APC because they are going to benefit in the event that ADC is deregistered. And now you have a one-party state. If only you is going to contest this election, then is there any need going into the election? All the money you are giving INEC, 1 trillion naira. What is the essence? What is the essence? What other logistics are you providing with 1 trillion naira? There's no need. All you need is just go and then collect your certificate and then go back to office. And so there will be no democracy, Esther. If ADC is registered now, in fact, it will bring a problem to Tinubu, who claims to be a Democrat, who has sworn that he will not create a one-party state, who has sworn that he's the Democrat. He has said it several times that there won't be any one-party state. So if you deregister ADC now, which other party is active and strong to challenge the APC? No other party. You can see now, no other party. So all those requirements you are talking about, did you meet your requirement when you became APC? The answer is capital no. Even as of today, the organogram of political parties, APC didn't meet it. The BOT that's supposed to be the highest decision or advisory body of any political party, APC doesn't have any. And who is their BOT chairman? So what are you telling me here, Esther? No, tell me, is that not a requirement? You must bring all your this into INEC. They will see it. The organogram. Do they have it in APC? The answer is no.
Well, for this forum, they are saying that that a proliferation of weak parties places unnecessary administrative burdens on INEC and also weakens electoral credibility. Barrister Darlington, the Federal High Court in Abuja has fixed February 16, 2026 for the commencement of hearing in a constitutional suit seeking the deregistration of 5 political parties, including the Fast Rising African Democratic Congress and Action Alliance, for alleged failure to comply with constitutional performance requirements. Now, I want you to know that this is not by the All Progressives Congress or President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The persons responsible for this is the National Forum of Former Legislators. They say that, according to them, these parties, the ADC, Accord Party.
Yeah, Chris, you see what they are saying now. You see the plan on ground already. You see the confusion they want to cause. You see, this is what I always tell people. We are saying Peter Obi, Atiku. These guys, we need a leader that is strong to contest with APC. I'm not saying Obi is not strong, but a leader, you see, they even mentioned Obi's name on this video. Because Dati said, he said, if they did not give ticket to Obi, Obi can come back to Labour. Do you know Obi has not resigned from Labour? Obi just joined coalition. Because the coalition Obi is still looking at that it's not something that maybe it can fail. Who control the court in Nigeria? Is it not the same APC? You see, they were saying PDP give them the chance when they were coming as an opposition. They never fight against them. APC is fighting with everything. This political party you are saying they didn't meet up to that, but they have been going into election. And they have been accepting them. Why is it now? They are not using former legislator. No, it's APC sponsoring these things. Mama, what is your take on this video? Before we proceed.
I think the man who just spoke now, I've said so many things about the preparation for another ringing of elections. You see, what you are just seeing now is what we may likely see in a couple of months to come. The election rigging has started. They are trying to create a platform. Through which election can be rigged. It's unfortunate today in Nigeria there is no opposition party. The only man you hear the voice probably Atiku, Obi, and a few other people. They are the only ones speaking, but only God knows under which platform are they speaking.
God bless you.
You understand? Every Nigerian seems to be very, very docile about the inefficiency of APC as a political party. They want to have it all, irrespective of how it comes, they don't care. They are so interested in how to win election, either by crook or by hook. I think the election rigging have just started now. It is very open and it's very obvious for Nigerians to see. And they're already seeing it now. That is what we're just hearing now. And I just believe what the man said, that yes, the court will not hesitate to wipe out whatsoever plan the federal government today or the APC-led government have at the back of their mind. It will be nullified when it gets to the courts. In the wisdom of the court and the justice that is going to handle the matter. You heard him saying, oh, while they were coming, Jonathan gave them a leverage. You know, he gave them a better opportunity. He groomed them. And today, even while they never met up with the requirements that will enable them to be registered as a political party, but so many waivers were given to them. Why now, election is just few months from now, you want to deregister political party? Probably they are envisaging that this party, you see, what you are saying is just politics. They are envisaging that probably this party they just mentioned, they might form a coalition that will, on the long run, hurt the APC. So they are doing everything within their power to make sure the plans of the opposition party never see the light of the day. I think that is what they have at the back of their mind. APC-led government, Tinubu-led government, that is what they have at the back of their mind. I think it's a wake-up call for all. Nigerians should wake up. Those who are campaigning, singing Hosanna, Hosanna for APC-led government, Nigeria is shining, Africa is shining. These are paid agents. They have been paid. These are areas elections are being rigged. It is not only on the ballot paper. They know their publicity will be more. They create more negative awareness. They tell you that even when their political party is not working, people are being paid at the end of the month. A lot of allocation comes down to the local government, state unit, and the rest of them. At the end of the day, the people, they are not always interested. They are so interested. Oh, a matter can give me 5,000, let me go vote for him. And at the end of the day, he has solved my immediate problem. But they fail to realize a man who will solve their own long-run problem is a man they actually need to lead them. So for now, I think the opposition party, they are still sleeping. To me personally, they are sleeping. If they are not sleeping, they are supposed to be mobilizing Nigerians. We are not calling for violence. We are not calling for destruction of lives and property, but they should begin to mobilize against this monster called APC-led government. They're not doing anything. Nothing is working out in Nigeria. If APC actually meant well for this country, one would have expected by now insecurity would have been a thing of the past in this country. Nigerians, they are running, they are on the run because the present administration have failed to tackle insecurity. Two things befalling Nigeria today: inflation, insecurity. They are the three evils befalling Nigeria today. Tinubu has not been able to fix either of them. Yet, is he talking about 2027? Even with what happened in Turkey, one would have expected that the idea of producing Tinubu by now would have been swept under the carpet. You can see the way Nigerians, the way they reason. I don't blame them. Most Nigerians you are seeing canvassing for them, they are jobless people. They are jobless. So the only thing that can engage them for now, the only that can accommodate them for now, is for them to go jingle for the ruling government. At the end of the day, some of them will be given a contract. Probably the campaign boss of a certain political party will be given to them. So what happened to Nigerians is no longer their business. But on the long run, collectively, we will all pay for the foolishness of this present administration and even the previous one. I think that is my take.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother. Let's see. Let me see. Play the video lead so I can.
Zenith Labour Party, Action Alliance, they have actually not met the constitutional requirements. And it's a very big issue now because there are fears that maybe because certain persons are in the ADC, this could be a push to render the party impotent. Now, you already know that the All Progressives Congress have galvanized. They're going about their e-registration. They're having their meetings. They're setting up. While other political...
Whether there is area in Lagos, whether Agbamo show, I don't know that area. People were registering as ADC member. Do you know what the talks in Lagos did? They went there to go and use K to flog everybody out. Nothing happened. They chased them out. They say what happened in Lagos cannot repeat itself again. Already is that
now, you just make now.
You see, what Nigerians are doing, Nigerians are too docile. It's after they need to cry out to. They have to cry out to the international because why? This election, the oppressions, they are already outside. You don't allow people to even go and register. Is it a force to become an APC member?
Now, what you are saying now, my younger brother told me that if you are in Lagos, the first question a Yoruba man will ask you, you are from where? You will tell them you are from a Edo State, Yoruba. they categorize Edo to be Igbo. They will tell they will not give you accommodation. One.
Okay.
Then my younger brother is married to a Yoruba woman. And on the course of this political party registration and the rest of them, they now saw the name that name came somewhere from Edo State. The woman she was not allowed to register. She was not ever allowed to register. INEC is aware that Tinubu is responsible. Tinubu and the gang, they are responsible. Even before now, in the days of Jonathan, in the days of PDP, they know that the Yorubas will not allow non-Yoruba people to register in Lagos. What they are doing, even if you do register, they will deregister you. They will you will not get your PVC because you are not a Yoruba man. You are not a Yoruba man. I think Nigerians should wake up. INEC, they should wake up to their responsibility. When you see whatever that goes around, comes around, so say the white man, they think probably, oh, they are hurting other parts of the country. I think INEC and the judiciary should take note of this thing because election ranking starts from some of these things you don't always take into consideration. How would you say, okay, when you come to Edo State now, whether you are Igbo, Hausa, blah, 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 name wherever they are coming from, you are allowed to go and register, cast your vote on that very peacefully. When you go to some other parts of the country, you are free, go register. But while you are in Lagos State, they don't allow you to register because you don't bear Oshogbo, Ogbomosho, you don't bear Babatude, Fashola, you don't bear Beko Kuti. They will never allow you to register. They will not allow you to register. And this is a thing that is nationally or being sponsored by taxpayer money. It's not even a political party. That has to do with the government, the taxpayer money, the government of Nigeria. So I don't know why the government of today and even the previous government have not been able to handle and ask questions in respect of this deprivation. Because if you don't register in Lagos, even if you transfer your voters card to Lagos, they will still deregister you. You know, an average Yoruba man just believe that Lagos State belongs to them.
No,
but they are forgotten at the back of their mind.
It never belongs to them. These are the things Nigerians will be telling in Yorubas. Lagos State never belongs to Yorubas.
You see, successive government that comes to power, successive government that come to power in Lagos, when they see the area that is being controlled business-wise, and just to mention that by the Igbos, you will see the government will just set up something there. Government will tell you they want to go and destroy their property, and the government will go ahead and destroy their property. But these are people who, on their own, work hard to make sure life becomes so easy and easy for even the unborn generation. But the Yoruba government will say, no, we don't want these people here. You will see them destroy their property, destroy their investment. I don't know the kind of country where we say one Nigeria is always very strange. When you go to the Yoruba, when you go to the Lagos State, the Yoruba will want to tell you that they own Lagos State, but they have forgotten that Lagos State was once a federal capital territory. And the reason why you go to Lagos, you cannot breathe in Lagos. Any project, any federal government project coming, the Yorubas and the Hausa, they will convert it to Lagos. When the government is, oh, they want to build more seaport now, they are not looking elsewhere, they are looking within Lagos. Even while Lagos is thickly populated, the government of Nigeria still want to make sure investment coming, they are domiciled within Lagos. They don't care about that. The reason is that they have it in mind, they have it at the back of their mind that if anything happens to Nigeria, Lagos will be their leverage. They will start life from Lagos. A lot of infrastructure is being built in Lagos. A lot of investment is being carried out in Lagos, being done in Lagos. They don't care about other states. If I'm privileged, Lagos State will no longer get allocation from the federation account. If I become a president of this country, Lagos State will no longer get allocation from the federation account. Now, let me give you a classical study of what is happening in Lagos State. When you ship a car or a vehicle from any of these foreign countries, custom, they will charge you somewhere around Lagos. Then when you are somewhere in Ogun State, they will come and charge you. Then they will come down to somewhere around 94. They will come and charge you. But I love the Benin people. There was a time the youth within certain community around there, they rebel against them. They joined the custom out of that place.
Even Oluku, they are in Oluku before. They were there.
Yes. Yes, they did it. They sent them away. The reason is that the Yorubas, even if they are pretending to be, oh, we are one Nigeria, they are never one. They don't believe in that one Nigeria. What they are doing is what they stand to gain for, what favors them. The Yoruba man will protest against that government. The Yoruba man was not in the government. They declare unholy war against the government of Jonathan. And finally, the government failed. Their son came in, Osinbajo came in. Even while he never performed, they allow him to be. Now, why Tinubu came in? The question we need to ask ourselves, the Yorubas, are they the only tribe in Nigeria? Are they the most intelligent people in Nigeria? Are there no other tribes in Nigeria? If we want to talk about the best brain in this country, my brother, you go to the east. The best surgeon in US, it should be from the Igbo land. The best engineer in US, they are from Igbo land. The best accountant in US, they are from the east. If Obasanjo didn't bring Okojo Iweala, we would have known that she's from that part of the country. And just to mention them, we can remember the days of Dora Akuile. She did a lot of exploit for Nigerians. But today, the government of Nigeria and some group of people will not want the Igbo man to become a president, will not want the Igbo man to lead in this country. So I don't know how this country can survive with this kind of politics they are playing that is not encouraging, or that is not encompassing the entire Nigerians. It's not coordinating Nigeria. I don't know, because Tinubu, a man whom I know so well, is a very tribal man. Very tribal man. Even when you ask an average Yoruba man, they wouldn't want to vote for Tinubu, but they have succeeded in imposing him upon Nigerians. Whatever Nigerians are going through today, the judiciary and INEC, they are the one responsible for the problem Nigerians are having. The people will decide, INEC will decide, judiciary will decide. At the end of the day, the people cannot continue to be on the streets. If they don't go to work, they go hungry. Government cannot provide job, government cannot provide security, government cannot provide infrastructure. So the people will protest for a while. You see they're going back to their home. You see they're going back to their home. So that is the condition of Nigeria today. We've not been able to get a leader. We've not been able to get an opposition who can fight and defend the masses. What we are just saying, whosoever get that ladder or to climb the ladder, they will forget about the people. We used to sit in days of Adams Oshomole. He was always on the side of the people, carrying out protests here and there. On the long run, he has why whatever he's saying, you can't get an atom of truth from it. You can't get an atom of truth. So the situation of this country today is a laughable one. I don't know if actually sometimes these people will call leaders if they are seeing what is going wrong in this country.
Thank you very much, my brother. You see, Mr. Chris, there's other video I'm going to show you today that the Shomole is just trending around. Before then, APC is going to have their convention very soon now. You see, they have 71 delegates in the whole of Nigeria. I want you just to throw some light on this. Do you know in Edo State, the only 2 delegates they choose in Edo State, Edo South leaders are supposed to be ashamed of themselves. There is Shaibu and Oshomole. That's the only 2 delegates they choose. From Edo State. No one leader from Edo South. No one single leader. Izeyamu is there. This man just declined from PDP now to APC. The Shaibu is not up to 1 year. If I'm not mistaken, it's not up to 1 year. But he has been chosen as one of the delegates of their national convention that is coming up very soon. My brother, it's really Edo South supposed to be ashamed of themselves. Now, 2 men from one local government now preside what happened in Edo. Do you know the chief of staff that Okpebholo changed to the commissioner of oil and gas because he used Okpebholo's signature to loot money? The video is there now. There's one sack of boy. There is one sack of boy that attacking now. He said he's dragging that one to court. That one said he's ready to go to court. You should tell the world what you have done before the government change you. But if it's an Edo man, Okpebholo will just sack him. Because Oshomole is not telling Okpebholo what he's doing. If it's an Edo man, Okpebholo will never listen to anybody. We just sack him. Now he give him another position. He's not the commissioner of oil and gas. The Edo man that was there, they push him to the forest to start guarding the timber in the forest. You see, our problem with the Edo South, my brother, we are jealous of ourselves. We don't love ourselves. We don't like ourselves, my brother. We are like enemy to ourselves. If you see the people that is threatening people in Okoboros government, they are Edo people, not Islam people. No exact command that is coming out in social media. Start threatening. The majority of them, they are Benis. Actually, they are telling the government their talks. They are telling the how will the government recognize those kind of people? How will the government accept those kind of people? You are showing your character to the government. You belong to the group of Chokri and hooliganism. In Edo State, Oshomole and his family now decide what happened from a minority group. It's a shame to Edo people.
It's what they deserve. It's what they deserve. You see, sometimes some of these things you see happening, we shouldn't blame the government. Our people should be blamed. We used to have Chief Odigi Oyegu, former governor of this state, Igbede Dion, the governor of this state. What's his name? Godino Obaseki, the man that just left recently. You saw what the Benin did to them. You saw what the Benin did to them. Yes, Lucky was not a perfect person. He may have made some mistake, which is natural. As a person, he's human, he's a mortal, he's bound to make some mistake. And sometimes when a man makes some mistake, you can also have the, that spirit of forgiveness. The Benin didn't forgive. I told you the last time we had a chat like this now. I said the Benins were the one, not a Sako man, not an Ishan man, through pure water at Lucky Gbededion. It was these same Benin people who did it to Lucky Gbededion. And those who threw pure water to Lucky Gbededion then cannot see the governor of his state. But Lucky Gbededion is not bothered what happened in Edo State anymore. He's so concerned about what happened in the presidency. When Tinubu assumed office as the head of state or president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the first group of people who led a delegation to see him, it was Lucky Gbededion who was their chairman. They called it Class 99. It was Lucky Gbededion. Was there any, most of these criminals in Oredo, those who were throwing pure water at him that time, their generation cannot even see the president. But Lucky Gbededion were there. They fought Obaseki. They fought every Benin man that ever stepped into that office. So when an Esako man or an Ishan man want to take advantage of their foolishness, we shouldn't blame them. We shouldn't. I'm telling you the truth. Because what they did to Obaseki, the way and manner this last Edo State election was conducted, sometimes, in fact, my brother, it was a hopeless situation. When you tell the people, go and vote, and they say, my brother, I won't vote. Vote not, they give person money. Don't blame them. Not that they are ignorant of what is going on, but they are only telling you, try to remember what happened during the days, during that time of election. We had an opportunity to make a better choice. We, the Benin Edo people, made their own personal choice. But an institution came and said, no, we don't want this kind of thing. So a group of people went to Abuja and said, no, to come in. Now, another man is already on seats now. So there is no need protesting. It's Shuaibu who just...
Hello? You see?
What's his name? Ize Yamu is a fighter. He's a fighter, but he's a very greedy man. He's a man that can never be trusted for anything. Yes, he cannot. He cannot be a leader. But if Ize Yamu, because whatever he's doing is for himself and for himself alone. He doesn't care about what happened to the Benin people. Now, when you look at the whole of Edo South now, there is no leader you can pinpoint to. Senator, what's his name? Owie was once a senator. Daisy was once a senator. Urogida was once a senator. What's his name? The other man, I forgot his name, architect Uzame. They were once a senator. Do you still hear about them? Nobody talk about them anymore. Nobody talk about them. The reason is that while they were in the office, they never thought that one day they will cease to be in the office. Nobody was doing. I know the last time we talked about something like this, somebody called somewhere, and probably I don't know his own side of his argument that very day. There was no foundation for the people. There is no foundation for Edosa. The reason is that already, I have said it before, whether Edo people is depending on Oredo. Oredo has created a very huge problem for the politics of Edo South because of those hoodlums, those criminals within Oredo there. They are the one, when Esa command comes to power, they will make use of them against our people. When Ishaman comes to power, they will use them against our people. What are they doing? They will go and build hotel. Chairman of Wheelbarrow Association, chairman of Driver Association, chairman of Motor Parties are the things they are looking for. And Ishaman will be planning to become a governor. And Ishaman is planning to become a senator. But the Benin man will never think such. When you mention the name of you,
yeah, your network is breaking, my brother. We are trying. That is why I always tell people.
I don't know whether he was once a governor in this state.
He
brought it to a lamplight. Epa no green.
Yeah. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir. Make us see the super sharp me. Make us see the buy data for Chris. At least at the end of the month. If the 100, I'll still give them the buy data. And the time they the create, they come here. Make una they thumbs up the video. Make una they like and beg. Make una they put like for the video. Then they try to attack. I know say that in network for Nigeria. Go ahead, Mr. Chris.
Now, when the tenor of you see, Edo people, the Benin people, they are not cooperating. No, they will have more difficulty in politics. When the tenor of Oshomole was winding down, myself, let me mention the man who probably you will know very well, Kennedy Ediagmoya.
Yeah, I know him very well.
Yes. I told him, I said, look, Oshomole is eyeing the office of Oyegu. He said, what do you mean? The office of a national chairman. I said, that man, there is no vacancy for now. And he want to continue in politics. The only place he can look onto now is the office of the national chairman. In a short while, the office of Oshomole elapsed. Oshomole was already fighting. He want to become a national chairman of APC-led government. And finally, Tinubu and his gang, they were able to push him and they removed Oyegu. But thank God you don't play with nature. Nature also brought him down. I called Kennedy. I said, Kennedy, he said, you are a prophet. Say, you are a prophet. Obaseki Oshomole fought that war. He makes sure Oyegu did stay in that office. But a Benin man will not do it to Esa command. A Benin man will not do it to Ishama. But they will always do it for against the people of Edo South. The reason is that the people of Edo South, they are not united. They are never united. Ask me, who are those Oshomo, what's his name, Daisy Groom, to become a leader of Edo South? Owie, Urogide, and the rest of them, whom do they groom? Even if any other person will kind of abandon the Benin people, Urogide should not abandon the Benin people. Several attempts he contested. Oshomole did not allow him to contest election. Oshomole did everything within his power to fight him. But the Benin people, they stood their ground. They stood by him. And he won election as a senator. But today you will ask yourself, what can the Benin people say about Urugide? What has he done for the Benin people? What has he done? Only after his tenure elapsed, he cross carpet. He came back to APC. He want to continue with their language they are collecting from there. So when you begin to see people like that, my brother, it calls for fear. It calls for fear. You see, the people from Esako, they want to continue in government. Shaibu was once a member of the House of Assembly. He left the House of Assembly, became a deputy governor. Now he's already fighting in Abuja.
No, he even went to House of Rep. Someone bring him back from House of Rep. Yeah.
Yes, he was in the House of Rep. He left the House of Rep. He became a deputy governor. So if Oshomole can produce him as at that time to become a deputy governor, now when Obaseki said, okay, let me also produce, the Benin people said no. The Benin people said no. So all we are just saying now, we are just trying to rephrase history, what has happened.
Hello,
We are
Mr.
up to
Chris.
political.
Yeah. Are you still there?
Yes,
So-
I'm still here. So
Yeah, my brother, you see,
the Benin,
go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Wrap it up so that we'll go to
the
that
Benin, the Benin, I don't know what they are up to politically, what they have at the back of their mind. Oshomole was able to produce Shuaibu. Now, Igbenedion, like Igbenedion, where he was living, only God know who produced the governor that follow him and the rest of them. Now, Obaseki came, okay, this man is a very good material. Let's work with him. Say not Ishan people, not Esako people. It was these same Benin people who led the delegation who are still the one fighting Obaseki today. So there is no need, my brother. A Benin man will say, there is insecurity all over the state today now. Obaseki is not affected. He's not in Nigeria. Even if he's Nigeria, insecurity cannot see him. He cannot even stay in Benin. You understand? A lot of things is happening because the Benin just felt probably they will always beg. When Chief Tony Aneni was chairman board of trustee of PDP then, you see the Benin, they were always running to Uromi. In the while Oshomole came to power, the Benin, they were running to Auchi.
yeah.
When Auchi end, now Okpabolo is in power now. The Benin, they are still running back to Uromi. When will the Uromi people run down to Edo South? When will the Esako people run down to Edo South? Some individual who ordinary, who are supposed to be the one, my brother, a long story, oh, Benin people, a long story. Until God, in His mercy, called those criminals in order to away. My brother, you cannot play the politics of Edo South. You cannot play the politics of Edo South. They are the one Esako man will come and make use of. Ishaman will come, they will make use of them. They will use them against their people. And these idiots have never won this side and say, what will they do so not good though? Our area will be destroyed. So these people that they progress. So you see what Ambrose Ali did. You saw what Ambrose Ali did. I saw the house built by Ambrose Ali. The house is lit, my brother. I sympathize with the man. I sympathize with the man. But history will record it for that family. Ambrose Ali University. Till the world end, that day will remain there. He may not have a house in Abuja or Lagos or Port Harcourt or whatever. But that name, that school he built, my brother, generation yet unborn will bear that name. 100 years to come will bear the school, that the name of that school. He has been able to expand. He has been able to write the name of that community in the world map. Now the question we need to ask ourselves: the people of Edo South who have led this state over the years, what have they done for that? What have they done for our people? Our people, they are still in darkness as a result of poor management, as a result of failure of their leader. So it's an unfortunate situation, my brother. Very unfortunate.
Thank you very much. My brother, you see, when we are talking about politicians, I always say it on this my platform that the politicians that people are singing and layer along, they never mean well for you. What they do, they are just there for their pocket and for their family. People say, no, Oshomole is a great man in Edo. Let's go ahead and watch this video. Oshomole was in an aircraft massaging a public servant. This is a city senator massaging his wife. He's telling you guys, you can cry to her. As far as I'm in the office, I will live the kind of life. You see, the life our politicians are living. We have politicians here in abroad. They cannot live it here like that in abroad because they can checkmate there. There are people with checkmate there. Where do you get this money living this luxurious life? Just because the Nigerian government is corrupt. Look, let's go ahead and watch that video. The video is trending now.
Because it's obviously not one of us. It's not our comrade. Not anymore. So he's an ex-comrade, former governor, former APC national chairman, former Labour president, current serving senator. Now I see with this your video that is trending, it's obvious why you've been hammering on Nigerians must pay tax. Nigerians must pay tax through their noses, even when they don't have a job, even when they don't have means of survival, they must pay tax. Now we know what you needed the taxes for. Just to live this your luxurious life, playing love, romancing Oyibo Ashawo inside a private jet at the detriment of the unemployed Nigeria. Tax, no. Adams Oshomole, I just look forward. After this your video that has trended or that is trending, I just look forward to when you will be on Arise News again. I hope the anchor, the Arise News anchor, have the guts to ask you about this video. I would have loved to see you defend this. I would have loved to see you say something about this, your video. Well, I know you're going to say it's your private life. It was outside of official duty and you have a right to read, like most of your supporters want to say. Because in a civilized nation, in a place like America, the Britain of this world, would have heard of your resignation this morning. But this is Nigeria, where they're going to ask you, does he breach the law? Does he go against the constitution? And of course, the answer is no. We have no dignity. Dignity is not in our register in this part of the world. So that's why you can see a public office holder display this kind of rubbish and nothing will happen. But they want us to pay more taxes. And now we know why they want us to pay more taxes. This is the rubbish they do with it. They won't do road. You cannot have leaders like this and expect your country to grow. How is it going to grow? This is just a video for Oshomole. They are all guilty of this. All of them. This is what they do outside camera. They are rotting people. All of them. You can imagine. So, like I said, I'm waiting to see Adams Ali Oshomole on Arise News or on Channels TV defending what he just did. Now, that is if they will ever have the balls to ask them for it. But I'll be waiting. You get the point now.
My brother, what is your take on that video? A public servant, a city senator. That one can never happen in abroad.
Yes, the man just said something. It has to do with self-respect, his personal dignity. So if he chooses to do that, I didn't see clearly the video, but if he chooses to do that, I think it allows his own cup of tea. Personal, but as a public person, I think there ought to be a kind of respect for himself and the office he occupied. You see, the leadership of this country, you see, I always maintain that sometimes I would say, if God choose, now you both man they choose. That's where the rule of law pre. That's where rules and regulation, is on top of the day. Unlike what we have in this part of the world, it is nobody's business. A public officer, you are very careful, you are very diligent in your job. But in the case of Nigeria, it's not always like that. It's not always like that. People don't care. You see, there is no law guiding this country. There is no law. By law, as a police officer or as any uniform worker, you are not supposed to hold a bottle of beer. You are not supposed to hold a bottle of beer. But even while they are on uniform, you can see them with a bottle of beer, champagne, just name them. And we saw what happened in Ogbazu.
Now say Ogogoro, give me one shot. A policeman. It happens in Nigeria. They're on uniform.
Yes. We saw what happened in Ogbazu. A group of armed robbers came in. They came with their surveillance and the rest of them. They saw a police officer or a group of police. They bought them drinks. While they were whining and busy taking their alcohol and the rest of them, these criminals came and overrun them. And the director or something like that was whisked away. I think some of the police lost their life. That is the situation of Nigeria. People are not conscious of what they are doing. They are so interested in how much can they take home. As a senator of Federal Republic of Nigeria, you are supposed to walk with caution. You are supposed to tread with caution. But they don't care. When they go to public places where they speak, you go to ask yourself, these guys, are they representing people? It's like when the Minister of Federal Capital Territory speak, Wike, no decorum, no respect, no regard for humanity. And they are still public officers. So my brother, a long story, this country, a long story. This is how we find ourselves. We'll go to battle with them.
To the public. Yeah, you can rent a private jet. That is on your own. But when you are occupying an office, you are a lawmaker to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You are not to be seen in the public. You see, that is why in the Western world, These are the parts of the civilization we need to practice. We that live here. You are occupying a public, yes, white people, they can kiss their wife in the street, but when you are in a public office like this, your office you are occupying is a very big office. You don't do this. You are showing to Nigeria, you are, no, Oshomole. Oshomole is one of the leaders that I know people are relying on, and they will continue to rely on him. For me, I'm not a group that always supports Oshomole. I'm not Oshomole's fans. So anybody that is supporting Oshomole, you are on your own. I know Oshomole cannot bring anything good to Edo people, especially from Edo Star. He will always use oppression for us. So except the one that doesn't reason, always talk about Oshomole. For me, I don't like Oshomole. I don't like him. I don't like his style of government. I don't like it.
He came in by accident. And though you see the Benis, they're already a sellout. He came in by accident. He was produced by the Bini people. Yes, that man you are saying. No man is God. Those are group and the rest of them. Now, when he came to power, the first set of people he fought, we are still the same people that brought him to power. Yes, he fought them. Now, Oshomole have nothing good to offer to the Bini anymore politically. The only he go to fight it till he retire from politics. The only thing he's busy doing now, he's busy fighting and struggling for his constituency. That is what he's doing. So he's not interested in what happened in Edo South or what happened in Edo Central. A man who was just a no person yesterday, today he now decided to become the governor of the state. And the Benin people, they are clapping. Those criminals in Loreto, they are clapping for him. They are celebrating him. It's an unfortunate situation. You see, sometimes this matter, they are just non-issue. One should be discussing or talking about. It's a waste of time. Honestly, it's a waste of time.
Thank you very much, Brother Chris. I really appreciate you for the time you created today to join me on this broadcast. I think we are going to call it a day today because I told my fans that this broadcast is just going to be 1 hour, but it's more than 1 hour now that I've been on live. So I have other things to do. Thank you. Before you go, my brother, what is your conclusion in all these things we'll be saying since?
You see, Nigeria should wake up. This is our collective responsibility. Our common say here, we always say that majority wins the vote. No individual can win an election. It requires the collective effort of all. We must not worry, we must not faint in the cause of fighting these monsters called leaders of political parties. They will have nothing good to offer this country. We must continue to fight them. It doesn't mean we go to war with them. We must go to tell them the truth and nothing but the truth. And one day, someday, sometime, God will hear our prayer. We believe so much in God in this part of the world. God will hear us and God will see us through one day. I think that's my submission.
Thank you very much, Brother Chris. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless.
So see
my
you guys.
viewers all over the world, we appreciate. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Like and share. Subscribe to my YouTube. Don't hesitate to subscribe. Whenever time you come across my video, always like and share. God bless you. See you guys for the next broadcast. Bye for now.